What's up? I think this is day 13 or 14, actually, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm back again. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, but today I did a lot of stuff, you know? I woke up this morning at 9 o'clock. I did an oil change on my car for. Oh, let me turn the car. No, I'll keep it on. I did an oil change on my car for the first time by myself, technically. Well, I had help, but like, I actually did all the actions myself. The only thing I've done before, I've just watched people do it before, but I actually did it this time myself. Actually not that hard. It's not as hard as I thought. It's just taken the people I've watched. It's taken them so much longer than it took me. I feel like maybe it's because I wasn't doing anything to help, but yeah, I don't know. It's pretty simple. You just loosen the nut, and then the oil comes out, and then you take out the filter, or let the oil drip from the filter, and then you take it all the way out, replace it, put some oil in the new filter, and then put it back in, or put it in, then put all of the bolts back together, and then fill up the oil, and that's about it. Pretty easy. I mean, that's like the basics, but yeah, it didn't take too long. I think it took like an hour at most. Yeah, and then I was just out at my friend's house. Some of my friends are coming back from college this week for Thanksgiving, so it's nice to see them again. It's been like 2 months maybe since I've seen him. But yeah, it's nice to see him again. And it was really foggy, actually. I was a little nervous driving. I went the speed limit. So yeah, I'm a safe driver in the fog and regularly. For sure, I'm a good driver. And then, the new Overwatch hero was out today, Vendetta. I kept forgetting her name. I suck with names. I don't know why. Yeah, they're pretty good. I at my first game with them, I kind of didn't enjoy it because I was playing against the character that kind of counters every dive hero, McCree or Cassidy. So that wasn't fun. But I got a game where I kind of killed it because my friend was playing Reinhardt, and we kind of stomped them a little bit. But it made it fun. I actually enjoyed the character, and that was good. But yeah, good character. They're not too OP from what I could see, but it could differ from skill ranks. I don't know. That's my take on it, I guess. What else? I had my graphic design meeting today online for class, and we had to go into breakout rooms to do some kind of weird project. It was like it was a group project where we had to find similarities and differences between two different designers, Joseph Mueller Brockman and David Carson. I got it right. I remember those names. Let's go. Basically, one of them does grid follows a grid thing and is really precise and legible, and the other one kind of doesn't make their art legible, which is kind of just the basics of the project. We just had to compare and contrast them and then give our own opinions, which one we like better. So yeah, and I also had to do my poster today. I finished all of that. I think I didn't do 4 sketches now that I think about it. There's still time. I might do that. Probably not, though. I'll probably forget. Yeah, it's at that point in the semester where I just don't really want to finish things anymore. I hope I don't feel like this at the beginning of next semester, because that will not work out well for me at all. I hope I get my motivation back next semester at the start of it. Yeah, and then we ended up being in a Zoom meeting. The teacher ended up leaving 15 minutes in. She's like, "Sorry guys, I have a meeting to go to." And it's like, "Oh, okay. Why even have this meeting today then if you're just gonna leave?" But it's whatever. Ended up being 4 of us in the group, and one of them was late, and then the other 3 were pretty chill. I kind of know one of them because he's in my calculus class, and somehow he recognized me by name on the first couple weeks of school, and because I had partnered with him before, and he recognized me. I don't know how. He's like, "Do you have calculus at the end of the day?" I'm like, "Yeah," and I have this teacher, and I was like, "Oh, I think I know him," and then I figured out it was him and stuff. But we don't really talk either. I know who he is, and I think he knows who I am, but we just don't talk in that calculus class at all. But we're really good at talking to each other over Zoom, which is kind of weird. And then there's one other girl who was pretty chill. And then ended up being the other two guys left, and it was just me and her for like another hour after like the meeting time was over. We ended up staying on the Zoom call. I don't think it was anyone else there. It was just us two. Because we were working on our posters because we didn't finish them yet, and that was interesting. I want to say, I don't know. It was like, kind of like, it's kind of a natural conversation. I feel like, but kind of just, I felt like I needed to be there because, what am I trying to say? I felt like I was gonna be there so because I can finish my poster and not get distracted and just do nothing. Because my friends were also pinging me on Discord like, hop on Overwatch, and I'm like, oh man, I need to finish this first. But yeah, I want to say it was nice to have someone doing the same. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by cars for some reason. Nice to have someone in the call, doing the same thing that I was basically, and that was basically my day. I just went over to my friend's house and played Smash for a little bit, kind of mid. What else? I think that was it. Yeah, my friends are playing Overwatch again, which is fun. And I got my one friend on who hadn't played in like 9 months, I think. And it's like, oh my god, he's back. He's not really back, he's only played much. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun playing games again with them because it's been quite a while. Oh, I got this other game a while ago from the Epic Store. It's called Minute. And I was watching a Squeak's video where he was playing the games his chat told him to play, and one of the last game he was told to play was that game, Minute. And I was like, oh, this game looks interesting. And then he pulled up the picture of the game. I'm like, wait, I think I have that game. It looked pretty interesting, and I want to try it now. So I installed it. And there's something really weird with it. It's like every time I launch my PC, the icon on my desktop, it grabs the picture from another game on my desktop and just replaces the Minute icon with it. And so now I have like two icons of the same game, but one of them is a different game. I don't know what's wrong with it. I searched on Reddit, and they basically said it's the same thing, but like 6 years ago they had this problem, and they just didn't fix it from the Epic Store. I'm like, oh, whatever. It's a little strange, but kind of. I thought it was gonna have something to do with the game, where like, I think that the game's about you have a minute to wander around the world and then extend your timer or something by, like, you have to do puzzles basically, and either get new spawn points to do more puzzles, and I don't know, proceed through the game. That's what I saw of it temporarily, like from what I saw. I don't want to say temporarily, but that's just what I saw of the game, and it looked kind of interesting. So I'm gonna give it a shot, but I might be playing Overwatch again because my friend said that he would be down to play again tonight. He said he'd be on, so I think that means we're gonna play. So yeah, that's about all I got, I think. I will be back for, I think it's day 14 tomorrow. That means 2 weeks. If it's 14, I think it's 13 though. But I'll have to check. Anyway, goodbye.